With Aelot Iskander executed for allying with your father during the Mage Wars, the Iskander lands have since fallen into anarchy. On your journey, you've met many travelers, sunken-cheeked figures who've told you stories about having lost their homes to bannerless soldiers and bandits. They have also told you something else, that a once deserted village has come back into bloom, offering refuge to those without shelter. Fallen's Hope.
Okay. Hi, Riza.
All right, let's see. According to our map, Farland's Hope should be down this path to the east. We need to be careful, though. From what I've heard, things have become pretty grim in Iskander after the rebellion. You know, bandits, roaming monsters, orcs, the usual delights.
I know. We'll be on our guard.
Good. Then let's get going.
Okay. Let's level up real fast. I'm gonna up my con just because I feel like if I don't, I'm gonna pay for that later. Let's see. Interesting. So let's see. So let's get... Let's try and call up the Forsaken. Let's just go right down the evil magic tree. Urea, intelligence, willpower. These all scale off intelligence, willpower 2. So let's give her another point of... Let's give her another point of willpower. And then... Right. Let's get... Let's get... Tangling Shot. Bloodburn blisters deform this man's head beyond recognition. Okay.
What do you mean I can't pass? We need to get fresh water.
Look, ma'am, it's the commander's orders. No villagers beyond the outskirts.
I don't give a rat's ass about the commander. Let me through.
I won't. Now bugger off. Go talk to the commander or Clara if you want to shout at someone.
I'll be back.
Oh, I'll be back. I'm gonna hide helmets now because they're bothering me.
A traveler, are you? Don't get many these days. Be careful out there.
Okay.
You got it.
Oop, goblins.
Plan. Fair enough. Let's do this. You got it.
Ow, I see I needed
All
to
right,
dodge.
Here goes nothing.
Yes?
Run! Run! Run!
chase. That's my blood. My blood.
Helmet of the Pack. Okay, I will put that on the elf, because that's pretty amusing. Do things require a bow? Weapon requirement ranged. Yeah, they do. Okay.
Now would you look at that?
That way?
Will do.
Okay. So I'm
Sounds
gonna
like a
go
plan. All
this-
right, we found Farland's Hope. So, what's your plan? Shall we just walk in there and tell everyone we're sent by the Harbinger of Light?
No. Let's look for that mare and use the code word Lacane gave us. He'll know what to do.
Sounds good.
Okay.
You got it.
No, no shinies to find. Okay, let's see. This place is nice. Oh, there's a shiny. Ah. Right for me, my sweet shinies.
Sure.
Understood.
You got it. So, Tahar, tell me something.
Yes?
Isamo Tahar, the Mage Rebel, is your father. I got that. But who?
Is my mother?
Yeah.
She's dead. She died while giving birth to me.
Oh. I'm sorry.
It's okay. As I said, I never knew her.
That's sad. Tragic backstory.
Understood.
Sounds like a plan.
Rotate camera. You are met with a hideous stench as you peer over the barrel's rim. Whoever caught these fish must have forgotten about them, or is long dead. Interesting. Oh, another godstone. Connecting godstones. You conquered a second godstone. You can now establish a teleportation portal between your godstones. Simply select one of your godstones and use the godstone travel button in the building's menu to open the godstone menu and establish a connection.
Just give the word.
Interesting.
What do we need?
Okay, that's pretty sweet. A nice little fast travel system.
Interesting.
Story of Brock and Primora. There was once a shepherd's daughter named Primora who lived on a small farm. While tending to the flock, she would often sit by the river and sing. One day, an orc named Brock was scouting the nearby lands as a potential raid for his clan. When he heard Primora singing, he was struck by the beauty of her voice. Enthralled, he approached Primora, but she fled at the sight of him. Vrock returned to his clan, to his cowl, devastated. He begged Zarak to turn him into a human. To his surprise, Zarak answered his prayers. He was granted her transformation for a fortnight, but if she could not learn of his true self, disaster would befall him. Oh, it's the Little Mermaid. The next day, Vrock returned to the river. He emerged from the bushes as a tall, handsome human. From that moment, the two spent every day together. Vrock's love for Primora grew until he knew she wouldn't love him, no matter what form he was in. When the fortnight was over, Vrock decided to reveal his true self to her. He went to the river at their usual time, but approached in his orc form. Primora was horrified and cursed his name. As he pleaded with her to love him, she pushed him into the river and fled. Vrock ran to her home, hoping to intercept her. Instead, he found his clan in the farmhouse burned to the ground. They had learned of his disguise and followed him. Primora was nowhere to be found, and his clan exiled him for his disloyalty. As he wandered the wilderness alone, Primora came to him. He was overjoyed, but as he opened his arms to her, she plunged a dagger in his heart. In his last breath, she cursed him for destroying her life. That's a dark story. Oh, merchant.
You're an adventurer, aren't you? Come,
You're
take a
an
look.
adventurer,
I'm sure I've got
aren't you?
something that might spark your interest.
Don't need so many of these. She's got 4,000 gold, huh? I'll just sell all these. I don't need to hold on to them. I've read them all now. Fangs, clean kite and shell, dagger. Probably don't need those still. Apply. Oh, I lost all my money. I had like 3,000 gold. Those whores. Alright. Documents and blueprints. Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure
Come again.
doing business
I'm getting
with
new
you.
wares by the next moon's turn.
Ah, there.
Now that's a face I haven't seen before. Where are you from? You don't look like Iskander folks to me.
We're not. Actually, we are sent by the light and are looking to meet a contact here.
So you're the ones Lacane was talking about. Huh. Had something different in mind, to be honest. But anyway, I'm Clara Farland, mayor of this beautiful place. I suppose you figured as much already. Judging by that look in your eyes, you probably want to get straight to the point. You're here for the dwarf, aren't you? Iskrim.
Yes. Is he in the village?
No, he's not. But I can tell you where he is, under one condition.
All right. What do you want?
What? No bickering? That's a pleasant surprise. To be brief, about 2 months ago, orcs invaded Iskander. And it seems they are set on destroying our village. Our militia is doing its best to keep them at bay, but the situation's getting more dire by the minute. Since you two look as though you can fight, I was wondering...
If we can join your militia.
Pretty much, yes. If we don't get rid of the orcs soon, Farland's hope will be history. And also, they've got your dwarf.
Why would the orcs attack you? It's been decades since they last invaded human territory.
Dear, I don't know. If I did, I would have tried to reason with them. But they seem to be from a particularly savage tribe, so maybe they just realized that with House Iskander gone, this land has practically become lawless.
The orcs took Iskrim? Why?
They haven't told me their motivation, so I don't know. But I'm guessing they just came across him when he was out in the wilds doing whatever Lacane pays him to do. I only know this because one of our scouts told me the orcs were keeping someone captive in their camp.
So, he's alive, but in the hands of the orcs. That's both good and bad news. Well, seems that we have no choice then. We'll...
Wait a second. Weren't you a corporal in the Royal Army before all this?
I was. Until they tried to execute me, remember?
Yes, but that doesn't change anything about your experience, does it? I think we should talk to the local commander and see if you can, well, help him out. As a leader.
Hold on a second, darling. Are you suggesting we let a stranger take over our militia?
Temporarily, yes. Look, Madam Farland, I know how this sounds, but this is a seasoned commander.
Do you hear
you're
that?
talking
He's
to.
a seasoned commander.
Fair enough. Maybe this is worth a try. Truth be told, Commander Mart hasn't done much but yell at people anyway. Go and tell him I sent you. Then help him prepare an attack on the orc camps. Mart keeps on saying it is too risky, but I don't see any other options at this point. He's eastwards, at the foot of this mountain. Ah, and one more thing. Try to be sensible, will you? Just tell him who you are and how you can help. He's, well, quite the character. Yes, dear? Need something else?
So, since you work with the Harbinger, are you part of the Purity? Do you believe in the return of Aenir?
Do you?
I don't know.
Well, neither do I. To be honest, with a village of war-shaken farmers to take care of and raping bandits and orcs to defend ourselves against, the return of Aenir isn't my most pressing matter to attend to. I think you understand.
And how do you feel about the Purity's take on mages?
The executions, you mean? I don't know. I try to stay out of things like that as much as I can.
Most people do. And that's why these kind of things happen.
True, dear, it is, but what would you have me do? Send my glorious army of farm boys and widowers against Greykeep to rescue the mages from the pikes? Wonderful idea.
Yeah, sure.
So you're allies by necessity.
I suppose you could say that, yes. I help the Harbinger, he keeps his people off our backs. Everybody wins.
This inn is yours, isn't it? How did you become the mayor?
Honest answer? I don't know. I guess I just wound up here. You know, all these useless wars. What some people tend to forget is that it's the farmers and villagers who suffer the most from them. When I came here, this place was a ruin. Yet, for some reason, many refugees from the war had come here, as if it was some kind of safe haven. So I made sure that it became one.
And you're a farmer yourself?
Well, not quite, but let's not go there.
Can you tell me anything about the area?
Like what? Don't wake the sleeping trolls? Make sure your blades are sharp when you head into orc territory? Yes, I can tell you that. But I doubt you didn't know already.
Why make a stand here? Wouldn't Everlight be a much safer place to be?
Of course it would. But what makes you think we could make the journey? This militia of ours. Yes, we might fend off some bandits, but what if we run into a group of orcs, highwaymen, deserters? Bottom line, it's too dangerous. Especially now with the orcs at our doorstep.
Makes sense, I guess. I'll be off. Thanks for...
Sure.
Okay.
Will do.
So, very interesting. Let's get going, I guess. There he is.
Orcs! Orcs coming from the east!
Blazes! Fend them off! Don't let them through!
That way?
Understood.
Gotta learn new people buttons. What was the... Hold on, I gotta... Forgot the button. Hold on. There was a button to, like, pop up their full skill key, skill tree or whatever. Oh, F1 through F4 select heroes. Good to know. hold Alt. There we go. And I taught her that?
So, what's the plan?
Ah, for fuck's sake! Are you sodding idiots drunk or just stupid? I told you to keep your formation! Clean this mess up, somebody!
Huh. Where's that? Ah. That's a weird key for it to be on, but okay. Alright,
Yes?
let's go talk to Mart.
Now would you look at that? Are you Mart? Clara sent me.
It's Commander Mart, and yes, I am. What does she want? I'm busy.
I know, and I wouldn't disturb you if it weren't important.
Well, spit it out then. What does she want?
Well, Clara said you might need some help with the militia.
Does she now? Well, I don't. Thanks for your offer.
According to Clara, if these orcs aren't taken care of soon, the village will be overrun. I understand your reluctance, but we can help you.
You forgot to mention that you're a seasoned corporal of the Royal Army.
Royal Army? Ha! You people are the reason we got into this bloody mess in the first place.
Oh, that's very
No, not
low
a
on
chance.
the ladder.
Look, we are different. Let us prove it.
You're a tenacious one, aren't you? All right, fine. There's a small orc and goblin camp nearby. Scouts by the look of them. If you're as tough as you say you are, it should be easy for you to deal with them, shouldn't it?
All right, I'll do it. Where are those camps?
Do you have a map? Here, that's where they were last seen. Good luck, Corporal.
Will do.
Hunting goblins. Ellen's reigns. That man is just playing with us.
I know, but let's play along for now. We don't really have a choice.
Get ready!
Oh, you know what?
Damn it! I need healing.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Here we go.
Another one.
Galzul.
Fun.
I summoned zombies.
Zarek, here I come.
Ooh, nice.
All right, both
Oh.
camps are taken care of. Let's head back to the commander.
I can't wait.
Just looks cooler, I guess. A stone works.
You got it.
Got it.
Sounds like a plan.
Doop. Forlorn's Hope. some reason I keep looking at it and reading it as Forlorn's Hope or something. I don't know.
I took care of these scout camps for you.
Nonsense. You? By yourself? Ah, sod it. It doesn't matter. No way on Io I'm letting a stranger take over my militia, not for a bloody minute.
Mart, we had a deal.
No, we didn't. I just asked you to take care of these camps. You did? Fine. No promises made. Now sod off. I have business to attend to.
All right. I think we're wasting our time here. I know men like this. He's just afraid you might prove to be a better leader than him.
What? No, I'm not? You... All right, sod it. If you really think you can do a better job than me, fine. But don't expect me to stick around while my men are being slaughtered. Bloody idiots. All of you.
I didn't want him in the party.
So you were actually able to convince him. Huh, not bad. Still, it's a shame he left us. He was a good man once, you know? But what happened to his daughter? It broke him.
What did happen?
Doesn't matter. Anyway, glad our plan worked out. Now just make sure I don't regret it. I'll let the villagers know you're in command for now.
Good. I'll prepare an attack on the orcs.
Yes. Just remember what's at stake, will you? These troops you'll be sending into battle, they're sons, daughters, brothers, and sisters. And they will be trusting you because I do.
I will do all I can.
Make sure it's enough.